In this video, we'll explore the 10 most anticipated games for PC in 2024. Before starting, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more future updates. So let's start. Number 1. The Elder Scrolls 6. The much-awaited PC successor to the hugely successful open-world role-playing game series. The Elder Scrolls VI is slated for release in 2024. The game, created by Bethesda Game Studios, will immerse players in a huge fantasy world that is full with magic, peril, and adventure. The Elder Scrolls video game series is anticipated to be situated on the same continent, Tamriel. The precise location inside Tamriel is still unknown, however. Some fans have theorized that it may take place in the Black Marsh, High Rock, or Hammerfell provinces. It is reasonable to infer that players will once again assume the role of a customizable protagonist with the freedom to pick their race, class, and talents, even if Bethesda has not disclosed any information about the plot or the main character. The improved game engine of the Elder Scrolls VI is among its most intriguing features. With better visuals and animations, Bethesda has promised a major visual overhaul that would make the game seem more realistic and immersive. A revised magic and fighting system will also be included in the game, giving gamers a more fluid and dynamic gaming experience. Number 2. Fable 4. The fourth game in the well-liked action role-playing game series, Fable IV, is anticipated to hit PCs in 2024. This game, created by Playground Games, will carry on the narrative of the previous games and take place in the magical realm of Albion. Once again, players will set out on an incredible journey filled with dangerous missions, fascinating creatures, and surprising turns. New gameplay elements and a new protagonist are anticipated in the game. Like in previous Fable games, players will be able to influence the environment around them with their actions. This time, however, the decisions you make will have a bigger effect on the plot and the people in the game. Because Fable IV will be using the most recent game engine, it will also have better visuals and provide an open world for players to explore. The dialogue in the game will remain witty and lighthearted, as it has been throughout the Fable series. Fans are eager to see how the new developer will add their own unique touch to the cherished property now that they are in charge. Number 3. Starfield 2. Following the popularity of their science fiction role-playing game, Starfield, Bethesda Game Studios is developing Starfield 2, which is scheduled for PC release in 2024. Players assume the role of space explorers in this future cosmos, traveling through perilous space battles, completing tasks, and discovering mysteries. The improved game engine in Starfield 2 will enable breathtaking visuals and fluid movement across many planets and galaxies. In addition, players will be allowed to choose their own career path, whether it as a brave space explorer, a formidable space pirate, or an expert merchant. To enhance playability and immersion, the game will also have customizable ships and a comprehensive crafting system. Since the first Starfield game ended on an interesting cliffhanger, fans are anxiously expecting additional information. In order to increase the replayability of the game, Bethesda has stated that the sequel would have an even more compelling plot with many choices and repercussions. Number 4. Metroid Prime 4. The fourth sequel of Nintendo's hugely successful action-adventure game Metroid Prime is scheduled for release in 2024. The game, created by Retro Studios, will likely launch on PC so that those who don't own a Nintendo system may play the classic game. The tale of bounty hunter Samus Aran is carried out in Metroid Prime 4, where she engages in combat with lethal foes and completes interstellar tasks. Fans can expect a new and familiar experience as the game has revised gameplay mechanics, a fresh new planet to explore, and new powers. The usage of enhanced gaming technology and cutting-edge visuals in Metroid Prime 4 is one of the most intriguing features. It is anticipated that the game would include amazing graphics that will breathe new life into the science fiction setting. Fans may anticipate a contemporary interpretation of the cherished series that remains loyal to its origins with a new developer in charge. Number 5. Dragon Age 5. Dragon Age 5, the fifth game in BioWare's acclaimed role-playing game series, is scheduled for PC release in 2024. Thedas is a magical realm full of dragons, magic, and political intrigue where the game is set. Once again, players will assume control of a customizable protagonist who must save the planet from an unidentified menace. In comparison to its predecessors, Dragon Age V is anticipated to include a bigger and more varied environment, with plenty of side missions and exploring options. A brand new companion system will also be included in the game, enabling players to engage and enlist a variety of companions, each with their own distinct personality and set of skills. A more realistic fighting system that lets players alter their playstyle and use various strategies in combat is what BioWare has promised. Additionally, there will be a multiplayer component to the game where users may form groups with friends and work together to finish objectives. One of the most intriguing role-playing games of 2024 is likely to be Dragon Age V, because to its intriguing story and innovative gameplay elements. Number 6. Hogwarts Legacy. Avalanche Software and Warner Bros. Interactive Entertainment are the developers of the forthcoming action role-playing game Hogwarts Legacy, which takes place in the Harry Potter universe. The PC version of the game, which is scheduled for release in 2024, will let players explore the enchanted realm of Hogwarts to a whole new level. At Hogwarts Legacy, players will enroll at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry in the late 1800s and construct their own witch or wizard. As a fifth-year student, they will go off on an adventure full of spells, potions, and mystical animals. Players will be able to explore Hogwarts and its environs, including Hogsmeade and the Forbidden Forest, in the game's rich, open-world setting. As they discover the game's main plot and accomplish additional objectives, players will come across both new and old individuals from the Harry Potter books. In addition, Hogwarts Legacy will have a morality system that lets users make decisions that affect how the game turns out. This game is guaranteed to be popular with both aficionados and new players, since it is set against the background of the expansive and intricate Harry Potter universe. Number 7. Stalker 3. Stalker 3, the third entry in the beloved Stalker series, will be available on PC in 2024. In this post-apocalyptic world, full with anomalies, monsters, and hostile groups, players assume the role of scavengers in an open-world first-person shooter situated in the Chernobyl exclusion zone. With enhanced visuals and a better gaming engine, Stalker 3 is expected to bring the dark and bleak landscape of the Chernobyl exclusion zone to life. There will be more flexibility for players to choose their own missions and goals, which will affect how the game turns out. Along the way, players will find and use brand new tools, weapons, and artifacts in the game. The addition of multiplayer, which lets players cooperate or compete with others in the dangerous exclusion zone, is the most intriguing feature in Stalker 3. One of the most anticipated PC games of 2024 is Stalker 3, thanks to its intriguing plot, gameplay, and distinctive environment. Number 8. Avowed 2. The much-awaited PC successor to Obsidian Entertainment's first-person role-playing game, Avowed, titled Avowed 2, is scheduled for release in 2024. The game is set in the fantastical realm of Eora, where players assume control of the Watcher, a customizable character endowed with magical powers. Players will be able to explore a huge and intricate world in Avowed 2, an enormous and immersive role-playing game. The game is anticipated to include an engrossing storyline with several options and pathways that let players rewrite the plot as they go. A better fighting system with a range of weapons and magic spells for players to learn will also be included in the game. The possibility of a multiplayer mode in Avowed 2 is among its most intriguing features. Obsidian has said that they are thinking about include multiplayer in the sequel, even though the original game was only meant to be played alone. This will give the already highly anticipated game a new level of playability and increase fan appeal. Number 9. Star Wars Jedi: Fallen Order 2. The much-awaited follow-up to Respawn Entertainment's critically acclaimed action-adventure game is called Star Wars Jedi: Fallen Order 2. In this Star Wars game, which takes place in the aftermath of episode I Revenge of the Sith, players assume control of Jedi Padawans who are tasked with completing their training while dodging the Empire's armies. The tale of Jedi Padawan Cal Kestis and his mission to rebuild the Jedi Order will be continued in the sequel, which is scheduled for release on PC in 2024. There will be more planets to discover, more skills to learn, and a bigger environment throughout the game. As the game progresses, players will also come across well-known Star Wars characters, both friends and foes. Additionally, the lightsaber fighting system in Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order 2 will be enhanced, offering players greater personalization and control during combat. One of the most anticipated games for both RPG and Star Wars fans is said to feature amazing visuals and a compelling plot. Number 10. Dead Space. Dead Space, the beloved classic horror game, is scheduled for a 2024 PC release after being restored. The game, which will be released by Electronic Arts and developed by Motive Studios, is a revamp of the original with much better gameplay mechanics and graphics. In the dystopian future setting of Dead Space, players assume the role of engineer Isaac Clarke as they attempt to live and solve the secrets of the abandoned starship USG Ishimura. With a ton of creepy animals and jump scares, the game promises to be tense and disturbing. Along with new gameplay mechanics and narrative components, the upgraded edition will provide both new and returning gamers a unique gaming experience. In 2024, horror game fans could anticipate Dead Space to be a smash because to its improved gameplay and current aesthetic. This is it for today's video. What do you think of our video? Comment below with your thoughts and let us know. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more future updates. Thanks for watching.